All right, I figured it would make sense to do a very initial review of putting these on, since I told you about how Salomon kind of saved me as a customer by honoring the warranty on the old ones. Um, I just tried these on for the first time. I still have the tags on them. I haven't even really walked around in the shop a little bit here. And I like them a lot. They are, they say about a boot that when you first put it on, if it fits, it should fit comfortably enough that it feels like it fits your foot. Obviously, it's got to break in. And these are pretty sturdy and quite robust for the forefoot. And there's just a lot of material on them, so they will have to break in, but they are very comfortable. They're definitely more comfortable than even this pair was brand new. So same size. I mentioned the size because I'm like right between a 10 and a 10 and a half with Salomon. My first pairs were 10s. These were 10 and a half. And when I first got them, I just felt like I was swimming in them. But these are better. I don't know why. I think part of it has to do with the speed lacing. One of the benefits of that is that there's so little friction here that when you pull, it just cinches the whole thing down really tight. I have a pretty narrow foot. It's like longer than, I don't know. I'm like a 10 and a half, but the width is more like a 10. So I end up having to really pull laces tight. These are really comfortable, and I can just tell they're very, very sturdy. I wish I could show walking a little bit better here. Yeah. So they're going to take some time to break in, but I think they're going to last forever. And if they're anything like the first pair I had, once they get broken in, they're super comfortable. The Ortholite sole has really good arch support for a shoe out of the box. And I think they're just going to be super durable. I have a feeling that, like, I'm trying to think of what failed on my last ones. The last ones, the loop failed. The ones before that, the loop failed. And they were also being like separate at the sole. These have begun to separate at the sole. Here you can see the toe is separating. But like this pair, even though they're separating, I can still use them. I mean, there's nothing keeping me from using them. The sole is actually beginning to like completely wear down. But I'm pretty easy on soles for the most part. I don't wear soles in any funny spots that they wear through. I have a feeling I'm going to have these for like 10 years, which is awesome. Makes it totally worth it. You know, a boot that lasts 2 years at $100 or $200 versus a boot that lasts 10 years at $300. It's a no-brainer. I had a really good pair of leather boots, but they never fit my feet right. I'm eventually going to upgrade and try that again, but it's a pretty big commitment to try to find like a Pacific Northwest boot that's $600, $700 and has to be broken in, and you got to size it just right. And if you miss on that, it's a hassle. So I will eventually do that, but for now, I think this is going to be my go-to. I may buy another pair like right away and just cycle them so that I can have 2 pairs and keep them nice. Or the moment these start getting dirty, just buy another pair and have 2 on hand all the time. So I would recommend these to anybody. These are the XA Forces Mid. So it's like a remake of the XA Ultra 3. So these are the 4s. This is the only pair they make in the normal store, the XA Ultra 4. But the old pair is called the XA Ultra 3. And they have a pair called the Pioneers, which are not, they're like a remake, but they're really flimsy. They're like flimsy like this one with the old styling. And I ordered those once, and they're not good. Or they're not what I wanted. These are the true remake. These are the originals. Maybe even beefier. It's like a beefier version of the originals, which is perfect. So they're expensive. They're $220, which is, quite a bit for a non-leather boot. But man, they're great. So good job, Salomon. I'm very happy. I'm gonna stick with these, I think, for a long time. So if you want a pair of boots that aren't leather boots, they're gonna last a long time, fit great. They feel like a running shoe. You can run in them. They're really, that trail running kind of heritage is definitely here. So I will update this once I've been wearing them for a while. I'll probably wear them to our kids' cross-country meet tomorrow and run around in them a little bit and see how they break in. And I will do another video. But so far, so good. Or good enough, at least.